open up.
This is like a big box for 7 products. Ulta, why did you pack my order in a humongous box? So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I picked up. First thing that I grabbed was this little Essence mascara. Everybody keeps raving about this particular mascara of theirs. I've tried a couple of other mascaras by them before and I really like them, but I've never tried the Lash Princess one, and apparently the green one is the one that a lot of people rave about. I have been wearing a lot of false lashes and I really like that look, but sometimes I do want to be able to wear my own lashes and see if I can enhance them a little bit better. So we'll test this out at some point and see if it works. This is actually a lot bigger than what I was expecting. Like, not in a bad way, but like I was not expecting it to be like this big, which is kind of nice. And it's still closed. So one thing that's kind of good about ordering online is that it's less likely to get swatched or to be accidentally opened when you go to the store, especially with like Essence. Essence doesn't really put stickers like on their mascaras. Yeah, it's pretty clean, so you can tell that it hasn't been opened. Is the wand supposed to look like that? It's like all bent. I don't know. But anyway, going back to the blush, I got this LA Girl Just Blushing Blush. So it does look like it has a little bit of shimmer in there, but it's nothing too crazy. It doesn't look super glittery. So I'll try this out the next time that I do my makeup. And this is in the shade Just Peachy. I want to test out these products when I actually get everything. This is the Essence 24 Ever Ink Liner in Intense Black. It's a little pen, and I got it because I've been using my Wet n Wild breakup proof pen lately, and I realized that I really like using felt tip eyeliners if they're good. The Wet n Wild one is good, it's just it's not breakup proof, even though it advertises that it's supposedly breakup proof, as in like if you cry it won't go anywhere or it won't budge. But I tend to take naps while wearing my makeup sometimes, and I will say that my eyes water when I lay down, and it is not breakup proof because I wake up and half my eyeliner is always gone. But I wanted to check out this one because it's also very inexpensive. Essence is overall an inexpensive brand. I'm just gonna swatch it. I did the worst spot for a swatch, but it is pretty dark and it looks nice. I mean, I barely even touched my skin and it got pretty pigmented, so that's a good sign. We'll see how it wears. I sense a theme here. I got a lot of LA Girl and Essence, but it's because it was all on sale and then I had a $10 coupon plus my rewards, so that's why I put in an order. But I picked out things from the brands that I usually buy that I haven't tried yet, mostly because I know I'm gonna repurchase them if I actually like them. It's not like I'm ordering something that I know is a little bit more high-end or pricier at a discount, because I don't want to love it and then not be able to repurchase it because I don't want to spend the money on it. So I always tend to, even when there's sales going on, like how I ordered from Elf, I tend to buy from brands that I know that if I like the product, I'll repurchase from. I'm just opening the package for this. But this is the LA Girl Lip Mousse Velvet Lip Color, and this is in the shade BFF. It looks really pretty. I got the color that seemed the most wearable. I mean, all the colors are wearable, but for me, I tend to wear kind of the same colors, more like nude colors. And again, this was really clean and it had the packaging on, so I know that it wasn't touched. I don't know why I keep using the same spot to swatch when I already said that it was the worst spot to swatch. I just washed my hands, so I know that it's clean. It's really pretty. It looks kind of very similar to the lip color I'm wearing right now. I'm wearing, I want to say it's a velvet matte lip color from NYX in Snuggle Me. I'm not sure if I remember the name correctly, but I'll check it and I'll let you know. And then I did stock up on my favorite eyelid concealer. I use this every single day to do my eyelids. I don't use it underneath my eyes. I'm not really sure why. I've never actually tried it underneath my eyes. I just really like my e.l.f. Camo Concealer a lot, so I don't even bother trying any other concealers. But this one I really like for my eyelids because I feel like it does a pretty good job at concealing discoloration on my eyelid, and also it works well with my shadows for the most part. I wanted to get light ivory, but they had sold out as soon as I actually decided to purchase, so I just went with classic ivory because I've also used this one. This one is just more of a pinky tone and the other one is more of a yellow tone. I needed to get to a certain price point for me to be able to apply my $10 coupon, so I added this to it. I just recently tried their hyaluronic acid and I really liked it, so I wanted to give another product of The Ordinary a try. But this is the niacinamide and Sync. Not really sure how to pronounce that, but I picked this one up because it says it's supposed to regulate sebum, and basically it's supposed to help control the oils, the natural oils on your face. I figured it's probably better to, instead of buying mattifying primers, to actually target the issue with skincare. And I'm gonna test this out and see if it kind of helps regulate my natural oils on my T-zone, because even though I've been a little bit drier lately, like especially around my mouth, there's been a lot of dryness because of the cold and also because of pregnancy. I did want to try something that I'll be able to use later on. And then the last thing that I purchased, I'm actually really excited to try it out. It's the JCat Aqua Assurance Powder Foundation. I got mine in the shade Natural, and I was kind of scared. Obviously, when you order any sort of complexion products online, it's kind of hard to tell if they're gonna actually match you. Supposedly this color matched Kathleen Light's, and she's pretty fair. I'm not as fair as she is, but my skin is pretty light, and a lot of people said that these oxidize, so I was kind of scared that I had made a mistake and possibly bought the wrong shade, and I should have gone a shade lighter than what I thought I was. But I really want to swatch this. It doesn't look like it's been touched, so that's a good thing. And then the box did come closed as well. I'm pretty sure you can only order this product online on Ulta. I don't think it's something that you could get in store anyway. So I just put it on my arm. I think you can see it. And I'm just gonna leave it there because I want to see if it oxidizes. That is a part of my order from Ulta. I think the rest of my order should be getting here within a couple of days. For example of how pregnancy brain is real. I accidentally mixed the names of both of these when I said what my lip shade is. So this is the LA Girl Matte Flat Velvet Lipstick, and it's in the shade Snuggle. That's not what I'm wearing. I'm wearing this one. It's the NYX Suede Lipstick. It's a matte lipstick, and it's in the shade Brunch Me. I said it was called Snuggle Me, but it's Brunch Me. It's really been a few days since I recorded the last clips, which were of the first part of my Ulta order. And since then, I have received both my second part of my Ulta order and my e.l.f. order. I'm not gonna do the e.l.f. order yet. I feel like this video is gonna be way too long, so I'm just gonna do this video for my Ulta haul. I wanted to show you the remaining product. So I got the same LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer in a different shade because, like I mentioned before, I wanted to get the light ivory one, but they were out of stock, and I got this shade, which is in Natural. So I did go ahead and swatch the different shades that I own, and the top one is Natural. It's the shade that I just received. This one in the middle is Classic Ivory, and then this one right here is Light Ivory. I feel like the Natural and Light Ivory are pretty close in terms of the undertone, and even the shade isn't that much darker, but the one that is very different is the Classic Ivory, because that one does have more of a peachy undertone. So I will say that I prefer more of a yellowy undertone on my eyelids, but the peachy undertone is pretty good for all around your face. Like if you have any darkness that you want to cover up, it's pretty good. So I wanted to let you see how the colors oxidize, because I do notice that the concealers oxidize. The shade right there is actually the JCat Beauty Aquasurance, and it does oxidize a little bit, but we will see how it wears on my face. I know my skin tone looks a little pink, but as you can see on this side, it actually is a little bit more tan. It's just because this side doesn't get any sunshine. The other thing that I received in this package was the NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in Los Angeles. This is a repurchase, and that's what the lip liner looks like. It's a really pretty dark brown, and I actually really like that shade for outlining my lips, especially when I do more of a nude color, because it does a really good job of making my lips appear larger than they are. The lip color that I am wearing today is actually the third product that I received in this package, and it's the Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Catsuit Matte Lipstick. I'm actually really impressed with this. I thought I wasn't gonna like the formula. I knew that I would like the color because it's in the shade Nudist Peach, and I tend to go for peachy tones for my lips. But I actually am impressed by the formula. When I first applied it, it was very sheer, and I thought I was gonna have to put a bunch of layers on this in order for it to show up. But I just did 2 layers of the formula, and it honestly feels really comfortable on my lips. It doesn't feel over drying, and when I do the kiss proof, there's nothing. So it is transfer proof, it's matte, but it's not uncomfortable on the lips, and this was very inexpensive. I don't remember exactly the cost because, like I mentioned, this was on sale. But I just know that I'm gonna be purchasing their other colors and see if I like them just as much. So this did come in a plastic bag, which I was confused about, but then it made sense because in case this were to leak or open during transport, so that it wouldn't ruin the rest of the products in the shipment. Everything did have plastic packaging like wrapped around it anyway, but I still like that they did the extra measure of also putting this in its own separate little plastic bag. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing like a first impressions video because it's not really what my channel is about. I mostly just like doing my makeup when I do chit chat get readies with me, so I might be just featuring the products that I purchased, let you know how I feel about them. I mentioned some of these were repurchases, and if I'm showing them to you, it's because I actually genuinely like the product. But that's going to be everything for this video and for this haul. Stay tuned for my e.l.f. haul because I'm actually really excited for that one as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.